This problem says we are using a triangle, or I should say we have a triangle, and I want you to remember that in the that the sum of the angles of a triangle is always going to be, let me write that down, the sum of our angles of any triangle is always going to be 180. And now I'm stuck trying to remember how to move this around. Okay, there we go. Oh, now it does it. Is always 180 degrees. So we can write an equation. We can set up an equation to show that. And that equation in this problem, I'm also going to use colors. I'm going to call one of my angles the red angle. I'm going to call another angle here the, let's say, blue angle. And let's call a third one the orange angle. Orange is probably not good. Let's use purple or something like that. Okay. So we're going to add up these three angles, and they're going to add up to 180 degrees. So we're going to add up 43 for the purple, 43 degrees. We're going to also add up the blue, that'll be 67 degrees. And the red is 2t. I don't like the letter T because it gets sometimes confused with a plus symbol, so I'm going to put a tail on my little curvy tail on the end of my T, just so they can distinguish that. We can distinguish that. So these will add up to 180 degrees. Would you make sure you write that down, please, if you didn't already? All right. Now I know I have different colors here, but we're going to combine the parts that are alike. When I say that they're alike, what I mean is that these two are alike because they're both degrees. If we add up 43 plus 67, I think we're going to get 110. We'll use black here. So this will add up to 110 degrees plus 2t. I'm just going to leave my t in red. Plus 2t is equal to 180 degrees. It's t that we're trying to find. In fact, that's what the question says right here. Find the value of t. It's t that we want to find. So we need to isolate that. We need to get it by itself. We need to subtract 110 degrees from both sides of that equation. It should be 110. Okay. So the arithmetic I think you're going to find is not too hard here. 2t. We're just going to have to subtract 180 minus 110. I think that's going to be 70 degrees. And now we just have to divide. They multiplied by 2. They multiplied the red t by 2. So we want to divide both sides by 2. I need a little more room. So if we divide both sides there by 2, this simplifies. And the value that we wanted, t, is equal to 70 degrees divided by 2. 70 divided by 2 is 35. 35. Now, our answer is here, but let's check it because, with IXL, you don't want to accidentally type something in wrong. It'll take points off from you. We can check this because where it says red here, T, I'm going to zoom in here and move it down a bit. Where it says red 2 times T, instead of T, remember that T we said was 35 degrees, right? So I'm going to put 35 here in red, and we'll check it before we put it in, 35 degrees. So the red angle is 35, the purple angle is 43, and the blue angle is 67. Let's check our answer. Let me write what I just said. 43, you don't have to use colors, of course, plus 67, the blue angle, plus more room, plus that new red angle that we just found. The red angle was 2. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I made a mistake here. I just saw that. I didn't see it. This should be 2 times 35, not 35 here. 2 times t is what we want here. Let me fix that. Okay. Yeah, this part here will be 2 times 35. So that will be equal to 70 degrees. Sorry, 70 degrees. So the red part is 70 degrees. And then if we add these, we should, if we get 180, then that means we should have the right answer. So let's add these up. 3 and 7 is 10, carry the 1. And then 4 and 6 is 10 plus 1, 11 plus 7 is 18. And that looks like what we want, 180 degrees. So since that equals 180, I think we can say, I know we can say it, that our answer is correct. And 180 is not our answer. Remember, our correct answer, t, is equal to 35 in the blue box there. So you'll put that on IXL. There's your answer. Let me just put a check mark next to it. Okay. All right. Tell me if that made sense.